Hello friends, in my previous video, I had completed the chapter number 1 complex number from M2, chapter number 1 angle and its measurement from M1, and this is the chapter number 2. I had completed the exercise 2.1 and 2.2. If you click the I button of this video, then you will get the link of all these videos. Okay. Now in this video, I will explain the miscellaneous exercise 2. मी या व्हिडिओमध्ये miscellaneous exercise चे सर्व examples explain करणार आहे. Okay, now let us start. But before that, काही summary आपण इथे बघणार आहोत. Let's remember, this is the x-axis and y-axis. 4 quadrants are there. In first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant, sine and cosec is positive. In third quadrant, tan and cot is positive. And in fourth quadrant, cos and sec is positive. Main points. Okay. Next, all trigonometric functions are positive for theta in the first quadrant. Okay. Only sine is positive and cos and tan are negative for the theta in the second quadrant. Only tan is positive and sin theta cos theta are negative for theta in the third quadrant. Only cos is positive and sin theta tan theta are negative for theta in the fourth quadrant. Sines of cosec, sec and cot are the same as the sin theta, cos theta and the tan theta respectively. Now the fundamental identity. First, the sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta if theta is not equals to pi by 2. 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta if theta is not equals to 0. Domain and range दिले ते periodicity of domain range and the periodicity of trigonometric function. Okay. Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec. Okay. Domain of the sine is capital R. त्याची range is -1 and the +1 and the period is 2 pi. Cos theta, त्याचा domain किती आहे capital R. Range म्हणजे त्याच्या values lies between -1 and +1 and after every 2 pi the cosine function repeats itself, therefore its period is a 2 pi. Tan theta, that is R minus, it's a domain in bracket 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to set of integer and range is capital R, its period is 2 pi. म्हणजे प्रत्येक आहे त्या अँगल मध्ये पाय जर आपण ऍड केला तर त्या टॅनच्या व्हॅल्यूज कशा होतात तर रिपीट होतात. Cosec theta R minus in bracket n pi where n belongs to I and R minus in bracket -1 plus 1 and its period is 2 pi. Sec theta R minus in bracket 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to set of integer R minus in bracket -1 plus 1 and its period is 2 pi. Cot R minus n pi where n belongs to I, its range is capital R and the period is pi. Okay. तुम्ही सर्व लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे. Polar coordinate system. The Cartesian coordinate of the point R theta are given by x is equals to R cos theta, y is equals to R sin theta, where R is equals to in root of x square plus y square and the tan theta is equals to y upon x. Now let us start the miscellaneous exercise 2. Okay. Select the correct option from the given alternative. Okay. The value of the expression cos 1, cos of 2 degree, cos of 3 degree, dash dash up to the cos of 179. हे जर आपण इथे बघितलं की बघताना इथे सर्व अँगल्स 1, 2, 3 अप टू इथे एक काय असणार आहे तर cos 90 and what is the value of the cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. आणि या इतरांच्या काही व्हॅल्यूज असू दे परंतु 0 into all these number that makes a 0 and hence the option B is a correct one. Okay, या ठिकाणी. Next, tan A upon 1 plus sec A plus 1 plus sec A upon tan A is equals to. मग हे आपल्याला हे सॉल्व करावं लागणार आहे. Now here, the tan A upon 1 plus sec A plus 1 plus sec A upon tan A. इथे क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन करणार tan A into tan A, tan square A plus 1 plus sec A bracket square upon the product of the denominator. Tan A into in bracket 1 plus sec A. Okay. हा tan square A. 1 plus sec A bracket square म्हणजे काय तर 1 plus 2 times sec A into 1 that is a sec A plus sec square A. Okay. Upon the product of the denominator. Okay. Now next tan square a plus 1 means what? Sec square a. ही इथे आयडेंटिटी आहे. आता हा sec square a plus sec square a, that will become 2 sec square a. Okay, here is a 2 sec square a. Now I will take the common, that is a 2 times sec a. इतना आपण common घेणार. Then in bracket you will get 2 times, if you take the 2 times sec a as a common, then in bracket you will get 2 sec a in bracket sec a plus 1. आता denominatorचा sec a and numeratorचा sec a get cancelled and you will get, that is a 2 sec a upon tan a. And if you simplify it, म्हणजे इथे किती मिळतात तुम्हाला? Here is a 2 times sec of a, okay, and divided by what is here? Tan a. Okay, आता हे simplify करणार. Then how to simplify it? That is here 2 upon sec means what? Cos होणार तो, cos of a, and tan means what? Sin a upon cos a. Sin a upon cos a. This cos a get cancelled and you will get, that is a 2 upon sin a. Okay, 2 upon sin a, and sin चा reciprocal काय? तर cosec a, and therefore you will get here cosec a. Okay, and see this here, therefore the option A is a correct one. इथे option A काय येतात? तर correct one. काय करतो इथे? cross multiplication and simplify करतो. Next, if alpha is root of 25 cos square theta plus 5 cos theta minus 12 is equals to 0, and the alpha lies between pi by 2 and pi, that is lies in the second quadrant, then the sine of 2 alpha is equals to, आता इथे quadratic equation आपल्याला त्याने दिलेलं आहे. Now we'll solve this quadratic equation. Okay, it is quadratic in cos theta, and therefore I will write here is a 25 cos square theta plus 5 cos theta minus 12, and that's equals to 0. Now the product of first and the last, that is a 25 into minus 12, then you will get minus 300. Okay, minus 300. Okay, here the middle term is a 5 cos theta, that is a, their addition must be plus 5. Then what are the two numbers such that whose product is minus 300 and their sum is plus 5? That is a plus 20 minus 15. Okay, and therefore we will write here the 25 cos square theta plus 20 cos theta minus 15 cos theta minus 12, and that's equals to 0. Okay, now from these two we'll take the common, that is a 5 cos theta, and then in bracket you will get 5 cos theta plus, here is a 4. Okay, next from the next bracket you can take the common as minus 3. Okay, then in bracket you will get 5 cos theta plus 4, bracket complete, and that's equals to 0. Therefore 5 cos theta plus 4 in first bracket, and the remaining are 5 cos theta plus 4, and in the second bracket 5 cos theta minus 3, and this equals to 0. And if we simplify this, then what you will get, that is the first 5 cos theta plus 4 is equals to 0, that is equals to minus 4 upon 5. And what about the next? Cos theta is equals to 3 by 5. Okay, as alpha lies in second quadrant, therefore the cos of theta is negative, and hence we have here, that is cos theta is equals to minus 4 by 5. जर cos theta minus 4 by 5 असेल, then the sin theta must be 3 by 5. Now what is the sine of 2 times theta? This is the sine of 2 times theta or alpha. Sine of 2 times alpha. Okay. Therefore sine of 2 times alpha is equals to 2 sine alpha into cos of alpha. Okay. And that is a 2 into, what is that? Sine is a 3 by 5 into cos is minus 4 by 5, and their product is a minus 24 upon 25. Okay, and hence the option A is a correct one. इथे थोडी मिस्टेक झालेली आहे. इथे अल्फाच्या ऐवजी काय पाहिजे तर थीटा पाहिजे, and here must be theta, and here we must find out the value of sine of 2 theta असं पाहिजे. ओके, ठीक आहे. Okay, the option A is a correct one. Now the next, theta is equals to 60, then 1 plus tan square theta upon 2 times tan theta. Okay, the value substitute करायचे. What is the value of the tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. Okay, therefore if we substitute here the value root 3, it's a bracket square upon 2 times root 3. Okay, here is a 1 plus 3 upon 2 root 3, that is a 4 upon 2 root 3, and then you will get 2 upon root 3. 2 upon root 3, it means that the option B is a correct one. Now the next question, if sec theta is equals to m, tan theta is equals to n, then 1 upon m in curly bracket m plus n plus 1 upon m plus n is equals to, okay, now see this here, 1 upon sec theta in bracket, आपण इथे value substitute करणार. Okay, m means what? Sec theta, that is 1 upon sec theta. In bracket m plus n means what? Sec theta plus tan theta plus 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta. आता हे जर आपल्याला इव्हॅल्युएट करायचं असेल, what is that? We know the identity. What is that identity? Is a sec square theta, okay, is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, now again this can be written as sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. हा जर आपण इथे split up केला, okay, if we split up it, then what you will get? You will get sec theta minus tan theta in one bracket, and in another bracket sec theta plus tan theta, and that's equals to 1. And therefore the value of the sec theta minus tan theta is equals to 1 upon, here is a sec theta plus tan theta. Therefore 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta means what? Sec theta minus tan theta. जर आपण इथे ती व्हॅल्यू सबस्टिट्यूट केली, okay, the value of 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta is a sec theta minus tan theta. Here plus tan theta minus tan theta will get cancelled. Sec theta plus sec theta is a 2 times sec theta. आता इथे sec theta काय होणार तर कट होणार. And what is the answer? The answer is 2. Okay, and hence the option A is a correct one. Okay, now the next, cosec theta plus cot theta is equals to 5 by 2. Then the value of the tan theta. आता इथे देखील त्याचप्रमाणे आहे. Again 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta, and it can be written as cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. But what about the cosec square theta minus cot square theta? That is a square minus b square. It is written as in first bracket a minus b, a plus b means what? Cosec theta minus cot theta into second bracket cosec theta plus cot theta. Okay, आता आपल्याला त्याने व्हॅल्यू कसली दिलेली इथे? दॅट इज cosec theta plus cot theta ची व्हॅल्यू दिलेली. Okay, now we'll substitute here cosec theta plus cos theta. Cosec theta plus cot theta. It is a 5 by 2. Okay, therefore cosec theta minus cot theta is equals to multiplied या 1 ला इथे काय होणार तर डिवाइड होणार. That is 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta. But cosec theta plus cot theta is equals to 5 by 2. Okay, म्हणजेच त्याचा reciprocal किती आहे ना तर 2 by 5. And hence we have the cosec theta minus cot theta is equals to 2 by 5. म्हणून डायरेक्टली देखील आपल्याला हे लिहिता येईल की cosec theta plus cot theta 5 by 2 असेल तर cosec theta minus cot theta is reciprocal of this म्हणजे काय तर 2 by 5. And if we subtract it, okay, now here we want to find out the कसली व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करायची आपल्याला tan ची व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करायची. मग काय करावं लागणार इथे if we add these two expressions तर ते cot कॅन्सल होणार पण cot नको कॅन्सल झाला पाहिजे. Therefore we'll make the subtraction. See this here. आपण जर इथे सबस्ट्रॅक्शन केलं then याचे साइन चेंज होतील. This is the minus and again minus. This plus cosec theta minus cosec theta get cancelled. Cot theta minus cot theta. That is a minus 2 times cot theta. Minus 2 times cot of theta. Okay. Next, here is a 2 by 5 minus 5 by 2. That is the cross multiplication. 2 into 2, 4. 5 into 5, 25. That is a 4 minus 25 upon 10. Okay. Therefore, you will get minus 2 cot theta is equals to minus 21 upon 10. पुन्हा हे simplification केलं आपण. Then what you will get? That is a cot theta is equals to. हे minus minus plus होणार. हा 2 इथे multiplied आहे ते multiplied आहे इथे 10 ला divide होणार ते that is a 10 into 2. Then you will get 21 upon 20. This is the cot theta and therefore what is the tan theta? Tan theta is equals to that's a reciprocal that is equals to 20 upon 21. Okay, म्हणजे काय करतो आपण हे addition subtraction करतो याची. Then you will get minus 2 times cot theta is equals to 2 by 5 minus 5 by 2 after the cross multiplication and simplification. You will get minus 21 upon 10. That is a minus 2 cot theta is equals to minus 21 upon 10. And hence cot theta is equals to 21 upon 20. It's a reciprocal is tan theta which is 20 upon 21. 20 upon 21. See this here 20 upon 21 and hence the option B is a correct one. Okay. Option B is a correct one. Next. आता या ठिकाणी number 7 1 minus sin square theta upon 1 plus cos theta plus 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta minus sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta. Now first we will simplify these two terms. See this here 1 plus what is here cos theta 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta minus sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta. आता या दोघांचे इथे क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन करणार. Here 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta, then you will get 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, 1 minus cos square theta and minus here is a sin square theta upon this divided by sin theta into in bracket 1 minus cos theta. Okay, and what is next? If we take minus sign as a common, then you will get cos square theta plus sin square theta. But what is the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta? That is 1 and hence 1 minus 1 that will be the 0. Okay. आता इथे न्यूमरेटरला काय मिळतो तुम्हाला 0 मिळतो and whatever that denominator the value of the whole fraction is a 0. It means that the value of these two terms is a 0. Next 1 minus sin square theta upon 1 plus cos theta. आता हे simplify करणार 1 plus here I will write here 1 sin square theta means what 1 minus cos square theta 1 minus here see this here for these two terms. Sin square theta means what? 1 minus cos square theta upon to the denominator 1 plus cos theta. Okay. And this equals to 1 minus. आता split up केला. Then what you will get? In first bracket you will get 1 minus cos theta. In second bracket 1 plus cos theta and divided by here 1 plus cos theta. And here 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta get cancelled. And if we open the bracket, then what you will get? 1 minus 1 plus cos theta. Okay. Plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled and hence you will get the cos theta. And hence the option D is a correct one. Okay. Option D is a correct one. Next. Cosec theta minus cot theta is equals to Q. Just आपण यापूर्वीच हे सॉल्व केलेलं आहे. Then if the cosec theta minus cot theta is equals to Q, then we will have here cosec theta plus cot theta is equals to त्याचा reciprocal Q चा reciprocal किती येणार? That is 1 upon Q. Okay. Now we will subtract these two terms. What is next? Here is a cosec theta. Okay. Cosec theta minus cot theta is equals to Q. If we subtract it, that is equation this first minus second one. Now their subtraction plus and minus. Plus cosec theta minus cosec theta get cancelled. You will get cot theta plus cot theta. Means what? 2 times cot theta is equals to 1 upon Q minus Q. And if we simplify, then you will get 1 minus Q square upon Q. And therefore, here cot theta is equals to 1 minus Q square upon Q. And this is the answer. And hence the option C is the correct one. Okay. Option C is the correct one. Okay. We have this cosec theta minus cot theta is Q. Therefore, cosec theta plus cot theta is a reciprocal. Subtract the given equation from this equation. And then you will get 2 times cot theta is equals to 1 by Q minus Q. If we simplify, then you will get 1 minus Q square upon Q. And hence the cot theta is equals to 1 minus Q square upon 2Q. Okay. Now the next, the cotangent of the angles pi by 3, pi by 4, pi by 6 are in AP, GP, HP or not in progression. Now the first, the cot of pi by 3. Okay. Cot of pi by 3 is a first is a here cot pi by 3. Okay. Cot of pi by 3 and that is equals to 1 upon root 3. Cot of pi by 4 is equals to 1. Next, cot of pi by 6 is equals to root 3. Okay. If we take their ratios, that is a 1 upon 1 by root 3. 1 upon root 3. Then you will get here root 3 as a ratio. Next, root 3 upon 1 and that is equals to root 3. The ratio is root 3. And hence the cotangents of the angles pi by 3, pi by 4, pi by 6 are in the geometric progression. Okay. Now the next, the value of tan 1, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree up to dash dash tan of 89 is equals to. Now see this here. Tan of 1 degree, tan of 2 degree, tan of 3 degree up to the tan of 89. It can be written as first tan of 1, tan of 2, tan of 3 up to the 44. Next tan of 45. Okay. After that 45 we will write here. Next tan of 45, there is a tan of 46. Tan of 46 can be written as 90 minus 44. Tan of 47 can be written as tan of 90 minus 43. And in this way dash dash up to the tan of 89 means what? Tan of 90 minus 1. Okay. Now the next. This tan of pi by 2 minus theta. We know the formula. What is that formula? Tan of pi by 2 minus theta is equals to cot theta. And therefore, tan of 90 minus 44 is a cot of 44. Tan of 90 minus 43 is a cot of 43. Up to the tan of 90 minus 1 is a cot of 1. Now the next. Tan of 1, याला जवळ काढणार, the cot of 1. Tan of 1 into cot of 1 is 1. Because tan of 1 into cot of 1 means what? 1 upon tan of 1. That tan get cancelled. Tan of 2 into tan of 2 into cot of 2, again that get cancelled, and hence up to this the value is a 1 into 1 into 1. Tan of 45 is also 1, and hence you will get the answer as a 1. Okay, म्हणजे काय करणार? Up to the 45 आपण as it is लिहिणार. 46 means what? 90 minus 44. 47 means what? 90 minus 43. But what is the tan of pi by 2 minus theta? It's a cot theta. Okay, and last ला या प्रकारे तुम्हाला cot of 1, tan of 1. Its a value is 1. Okay, because see this here. Tan of 1 into cot of 1 means what? Cot of 1 means what? 1 upon tan of 1. Okay, this tan of 1 get cancelled, and hence you will get the answer is 1. And in this way overall the answer is 1. कुठला ऑप्शन यामध्ये? The option B is the correct one. Okay, now the question number 2. Find the trigonometric functions of 90 degree. Okay, angle of measure 90 degree is equals to pi by 2 radian. Measure of angle XOP is equals to 90. It's a terminal arm intersect unit circle in point 0 and 1. Here x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 1. Okay, x is 0 and y is equals to 1. What about the sine 90? Sine theta means what? Y. That is y upon 1. Therefore, sine of 90 is 1. Cos 90 is x. X coordinate किती आहे? 0 आहे. Tan of 90 is not defined. Okay. Tan of 90, I will write here. Tan 90 is equals to y upon x. The value of y is 1 and x is 0, and hence it is not defined. Next, also that the cos of 90 is equals to 0, and hence tan of 90 is not defined. That is 1 upon 0. Next, cosec 90. Cosec is 1 upon y. The value of y is 1, and hence cosec 90 is 1. What about the sec 90? Sec 90 is also not defined. It is a 1 upon x. The value of x is 0. Next, cot of 90. Cot 90 is a x upon y. The value of x is 0, y is 1, and hence cot of 90, that is equals to 0. And in this way, sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, tan 90 is not defined, cosec 90 is 1, sec 90 is not defined, and cot 90 is equals to 0. Okay. Is फक्त काय लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे? You have to remember, what is that? Sin theta is equals to y, cos theta is equals to x. And what about the tan theta? Tan theta is equals to y upon x, and they are reciprocal. Cosec theta is 1 upon y, sec theta is 1 upon x, and cot theta is x upon y. Substitute the value of x and y, you will get the required result. Now the next, 120. Find all the trigonometric functions of 120. Angle of measure 120. Now it is in the second quadrant. It can be written as 2 pi by 3 radian. Measure of angle XOP, okay, is equals to 120. It's a terminal arm intersect the unit circle in PXY. Draw the perpendicular to the x-axis. See this figure. Okay. Draw the perpendicular. The measure of this angle is 120. So I have 120 as well. Now the measure of this angle, that is a POQ, is equals to 60. And next PO is 1. And here is a measure of angle. This is a 60. And measure of this angle is a 30 degree. And therefore, we write here, draw the perpendicular PQ on the x-axis. Okay. And we have the triangle OPQ. OPQ is a 30, 60, 90. OQ is a side opposite triangle 30 degree, is half of the hypotenuse. Therefore, OQ is equals to 1 upon 2. And what about this PQ? Is a root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. Means the PQ is equals to root 3 upon 2. Okay, see this here. This PQ distance is root 3 upon 2. Means what? Here x is equals to minus 1 upon 2 because it is a negative x-axis. And y is equals to root 3 by 2. या दोन values आपल्याला एकदा समजल्या. Then we can find out all the trigonometric functions. Sine of 120 means what? Y. The value of y is root 3 by 2. Okay. Yes. Cos of 120 is equals to x. X is minus 1 upon 2. Tan of 120 is y upon x. Y is root 3 by 2. X is minus 1 upon 2. And overall, you will get here 2 get cancelled, minus root 3. Cosec 120 means what? Reciprocal of sine 1 upon y. Okay, that is a 2 by root 3. The value of y is a root 3 by 2. Next, sec of 120, reciprocal of cos. Cos are reciprocal 1 upon x. But what is x? X is equals to minus 1 upon 2. And its reciprocal is a minus 2. Cot of 120 is x upon y. X is minus 1 upon 2. Y is root 3 by 2. 2 get cancelled. You will get cot of 120 is equals to minus 1 by root 3. Hence answers trigonometric functions of 120. Sine of 120 is root 3 by 2. Cos of 120 is minus 1 by 2. Tan of 120 minus root 3. Cosec 120 2 by root 3. Sec of 120 minus 2. And cot of 120 is equals to minus 1 upon root 3. Now the next, find the trigonometric functions of 225. Angle of measure 225 or 5 pi by 4 radian. Measure of XOP, measure of angle XOP is equals to 225. It's a terminal arm intersect unit circle in P. See this here. Next, draw PQ perpendicular to x-axis. PQ is a perpendicular to x-axis at Q. Okay. The triangle OPQ, is a right angle triangle. It is a 45, 45 and 90. These two angles are 45. Okay. Next, OQ. OQ is equals to 1 by root 2. And PQ is also 1 by root 2. OP is equals to 1. Okay. OQ is the x distance. Therefore, x is equals to minus 1 by root 2. And PQ is a y distance. And that is also equals to minus 1 by root 2. Because the point P lies in the third quadrant. त्यामध्ये दोन्ही coordinates कसे असतात तर negative असतात. Now we have all the values of the trigonometric functions. Sin 225 is equals to y. Minus 1 by root 2. The value of y. Cos of 225 is equals to x is minus 1 by root 2. Tan of 225, that is a minus 1 by root 2 upon minus 1 by root 2. That minus and minus will become plus. Okay. And same quantities असल्यामुळे we get the value as a 1. Cosec 225 means 1 upon y. The y is minus 1 by root 2. Its reciprocal is minus root 2. Sec of 225 is 1 upon x. Again, x is minus 1 by root 2. Its reciprocal is a minus root 2. Cot of 225 means what? X upon y. Again, x is minus 1 by root 2. Y is minus 1 by root 2. You will get cot of 225 is 1. And hence, these are the values of the trigonometric functions for the angle 225. Okay. बघू शकता तुम्ही ते. Now the next. Find the trigonometric functions of 240. Trigonometric functions of 240. Let the measure of angle XOA in a standard position. Okay, in a standard position be 240. It's a terminal array OA intersect the standard unit circle at the point P here, whose coordinate is XY, which lies in the third quadrant. Draw PM perpendicular to the x-axis. Okay. Now OM is equals to x. This OM distance is equals to x and PM is equals to y. Okay. It's a right angle triangle OMP. OMP is a OMP is a right angle. आता हे किती आहे? This is a 240 and here distance 180. And therefore this makes the measure of this angle is a 60 degree. And what about the measure of this angle? Is a 30 degree. Now this side opposite to and OP is 1. Okay, side opposite to angle 30 degrees half of the hypotenuse. Therefore OM is equals to 1 upon 2 and side opposite to angle 60 degree means what? This PM is equals to, this is the PM. PM is equals to root 3 upon 2. Okay, this is the root 3 upon 2. OM is equals to 1 upon 2, that is equals to x distance. Now the PM here distance, y distance है. PM is equals to, or you can find out with the help of the Pythagoras, that is one x की value कितनी तो 1 by 2 bracket square plus y square is equals to 1. 1 by 4 plus y square is equals to 1. Y square is 1 minus 1 by 4 is equals to 3 by 4. And therefore y is equals to, that's a square root घेतलं, root 3 plus or minus root 3 upon 2. Okay. Or y x is equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2. But point P lies in the third quadrant. In third quadrant x is negative, y is negative. Therefore x is equals to minus 1 by 2 and y is equals to minus root 3 by 2. Point P चे आपल्याला coordinates मिळाले. Now we have the all the values. Sin of 240 is equals to y minus root 3 by 2. Cos of 240 is equals to x minus 1 upon 2. Tan of 240 is equals to y upon x. 2 get cancelled, minus upon minus, the division is plus, therefore you will get root 3. Cosec 240 is equals to 1 upon y, that is equals to 1 upon minus root 3 by 2, and that's a reciprocal minus 2 by root 3. Sec of 240 is equals to 1 upon x, and hence its a reciprocal is minus 2. Cot of 240 x upon y, 2 get cancelled, and hence you will get 1 by root 3. Okay, and in this way. Now the next, find the trigonometric functions of 270. Okay, आता हा 270 इथे कुठे on the it's of negative on the negative y-axis. Okay, let the measure of angle XOA in a standard position be 3 pi by 2. Okay, 270 means what? 3 pi by 2. The terminal arm ray OA intersect the standard unit circle in point P. Hence, on the y-axis, x coordinate is 0. And what about the y? Y is minus 1. And hence we have here x is equals to 0 and y is equals to minus 1. Therefore, sine of 3 pi by 2 is equals to y. Y is minus 1. Cos of 3 pi by 2 is equals to x. X is equals to 0. Tan of 3 pi by 2 is equals to y by x. Y is minus 1. X is 0. And hence it is a not defined. Cosec 3 pi by 2 is 1 upon y, 1 upon minus 1, and that's equals to minus 1. Sec of 3 pi by 2 is equals to 1 upon x, 1 upon 0, which is not defined. Cot of 3 pi by 2 is x upon y, that is a 0 upon minus 1 is equals to 0. And hence, these are all the values. Okay, sine of 270 minus 1. Cos of 270 is 0. Tan of 270 is not defined. Cosec 270 is minus 1, sec of 270 is not defined, and cot of 270 that's equals to 0. Okay. Normal question. Quadrantial angle है तो. Next, 315. The trigonometric functions of 315. Let the measure of angle XOA in a standard position be 315. Its a terminal arm ray OA intersect the standard unit circle in P. See this here. Okay, as the measure of angle is a 315. It is in the fourth quadrant, and we know that in fourth quadrant x is positive, y is negative, which lies in the fourth quadrant. Draw the perpendicular PM on the x-axis. Okay, OM is equals to x and the PM is equals to y. Okay, the right angle triangle OMP. OMP is a right angle triangle, and now see this here. The measure of this angle is 315, and therefore the measure of this angle, that is equals to 45. This is equals to 45. This is a 90, and measure of this angle is also 45 degree. Okay. OP is 1, therefore OM is 1 upon root 2, and PM is also 1 by root 2. Now OM is equals to x, therefore x is equals to 1 by root 2, and PM is equals to y, and that is equals to y is 1 minus 1 by root 2, because the point lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. Now see this here. OM is equals to MP. Both are the equal. Measure of angle MOP is equals to 45. This is also 45. Okay, या टाइपचे प्रॉब्लेम झालेत. बाय दी डिस्टन्स फॉर्म्युला x square plus y square. OM is equals to MP is equals to mod of x is equals to mod of y. X square plus y square is equals to 1. X square plus x square is equals to 1. 2x square is equals to 1. Therefore, x square is equals to 1 upon 2. Taking the square root on both sides, then you will get x is equals to plus or minus 1 by root 2. Y is equals to plus or minus root 2. P lies in the fourth quadrant, and therefore x is positive, y is negative. And hence, x is equals to 1 by root 2, y is equals to minus 1 by root 2. पुढच्या व्हॅल्यूज नेहमीप्रमाणे sin of 315 is equals to y, that is equals to minus 1 by root 2. Cos of 315 is equals to x is equals to 1 upon root 2. Tan of 315 is equals to y upon x minus 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2, hence x will get minus 1. Cosec 315 is equals to 1 upon y is equals to 1 upon minus 1 upon root 2, and that makes minus root 2. Sec of 315 is equals to 1 upon x, that is 1 upon 1 by root 2 is equals to root 2. Cot of 315 x upon y. X is 1 by root 2, y is minus 1 by root 2, and hence that's equals to minus 1. And hence you can see all these. तुम्ही बघू शकताय पुन्हा. त्याच टाइपची प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत. Okay. Now the next. Minus 120 degree. Find the trigonometric functions of minus 120. आता मायनस म्हणजे आपण इथे क्लॉकवाइज सेन्सने इथे मेजर करणार, and this is the 30, and therefore the measure of this angle, that is equals to 60 degree. Okay. OP, its a length is 1, and therefore PM is equals to root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. म्हणजे PM चा डिस्टन्स किती येणार, that is equals to root 3 upon 2. OM is 1 upon 2, that is the side opposite to measure of this angle is 30 degree. Side opposite to angle 30 is half of the hypotenuse, and therefore OM is equals to 1 upon 2. The point P lies in the third quadrant, therefore x is negative and y is also negative. X is equals to OM, that is equals to minus 1 upon 2. And what about the y? Y is equals to minus root 3 upon 2. Okay. Now we can find out all the values. Let the measure of angle XOA is equals to minus 120. It's a terminal arm intersect the standard unit circle in point P, which lies in the third quadrant. Draw the PM perpendicular on the x-axis. OM is equals to x. Mod of OM is equals to x. MP is equals to mod of y. Okay. In right angle triangle OMP. In right angle triangle OMP. Okay. Measure of angle MOP is equals to 60. Measure of angle MOP is equals to 60, and OP is equals to 1. Measure of angle MPO is equals to 30. Okay. and therefore OM is equals to 1 upon 2 OP, that is equals to 1 by 2. Now next, y square is equals to pm square. इथे Pythagoras apply करू शकतो किंवा आपण 30, 60, 90. That is a y square is equals to this is the OP square minus MO square. Means what? 1 square minus 1 by 2 bracket square. That is 1 minus 1 by 4 is equals to 3 by 4. Therefore, y square is equals to 3 by 4. Taking the square root, you will get plus or minus 3 by 2, and x is plus or minus 1 upon 2. The point lies in the third quadrant. X is negative, y is negative. Therefore, x is equals to minus 1 upon 2, y is equals to minus root 3 by 2. And hence, sine of minus 120 is equals to y minus root 3 by 2. Cos of 120 is equals to x. X is minus 1 upon 2. Tan of minus 120 y upon x minus root 3 by 2 upon minus 1 upon 2. Minus become plus, and you will get root 3. Cosec minus 120 is equals to 1 upon y. That is 1 upon minus root 3 by 2, and hence you will get minus 2 by root 3. Sec of minus 120 is equals to 1 upon x. That is a minus 1 by 2, and hence that's equals to minus 2. Cot of minus 120 x upon y. Minus 1 upon 2 upon minus root 3 by 2, and hence you will get 1 upon root 3. And hence these are all the values for the angle minus 120 degree. Okay. Now the trigonometric functions of minus 150 degree. Minus 150. Trigonometric functions of minus 150. Let the measure of angle XOA in a standard position be minus 150. XOA in a standard position minus 150. Okay. Now, therefore, the measure of this angle is 30 degree. This is the 90, and therefore measure of this angle is 60 degree. Side opposite to angle 30 degrees, half of the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse OP is 1, MP is 1 upon 2, MO is root 3 by 2. Okay, this is the root 3 by 2. Now point P lies in the third quadrant, and here x is negative and y is also negative. Therefore, x is equals to minus root 3 upon 2. And what about the y? Y is equals to, okay, x is equals to minus root 3 by 2, and y is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Okay, now see this here. Draw the PM perpendicular to the x-axis. Next, OM is equals to mod of x. This is the OM is equals to mod of x. MP is equals to mod of y. In right angle triangle, OMP is a right angle triangle. Measure of angle MOP is equals to 30. OP is 1, and therefore MP is equals to 1 upon 2 OP. 1 upon 2 into 1, and that is equals to 1 by 2. And hence y is equals to 1 upon 2. And then by distance formula also you can calculate here. आणि 30, 60, 90 च्या अनुसार देखील तुम्हाला that is a side opposite to angle 60 is a root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse x find out करता येईल इथे. By the distance formula, x square plus y square is equals to 1. Okay, x square plus y is 1 by 2 bracket square. And therefore, x square plus 1 by 4 is equals to 1. X square is equals to 1 minus 1 by 4, that is equals to 3 by 4. Therefore, x is equals to plus or minus root 3 by 2, or y is equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2. P lies in the third quadrant. X is negative, y is negative, and hence x is equals to minus root 3 by 2, y is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Therefore, sine of minus 150 is equals to y is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Cos of minus 150 is equals to x minus root 3 by 2. Tan of minus 150 is equals to y upon x is equals to minus 1 upon 2 minus root 3 by 2. 2 get cancelled, and hence you will get 1 upon root 3. Cosec minus 150 is equals to 1 upon y. 1 upon minus 1 upon 2, and hence you will get minus 2. Sec of minus 150 is equals to 1 upon x. 1 upon minus root 3 by 2, and hence you will get minus 2 by root 3. Cot of minus 150 is equals to x upon y. That's a minus root 3 by 2 upon minus 1 upon 2. 2 get cancelled. Minus minus ते काय होणार तर प्लस होणार and hence cot of minus 150 is equals to root 3. Okay. तुम्ही ते पुन्हा बघू शकताय. Okay. Now the next problem. Now the trigonometric functions of minus 180. Let the measure of angle XOA in a standard position be pi. Its a terminal arm OA intersect standard unit circle in point minus 1, 0. X is equals to minus 1 and Y is equals to 0. We can draw this figure like this. It is a minus 180 means what? Here is a minus 180 and this is the figure. Terminal arm intersect this unit circle at the point P and hence the coordinate of the point P is minus 1 and 0 and therefore here x is equals to minus 1 and y is equals to 0. याच्या ज्या व्हॅल्यूज येतील त्या 180च्या किंवा पायच्या या both are the same. Okay. And therefore sin of pi is equals to y and y is equals to 0. Cos of pi is equals to x is equals to minus 1. Tan of pi, y upon x, y is 0, x is minus 1 and you will get tan 0 is 0. Tan of pi is 0. Cosec pi is 1 upon y, but y is 0, that is 1 upon 0, that is not defined. Sec of pi is 1 upon x, x is minus 1 and that's equals to minus 1. Cot of pi, x upon y, x is minus 1, y is 0 and it is not defined. And therefore the trigonometric functions of minus 180 are sin of minus 180 is 0, cos of minus 180 is minus 1, tan of minus 180 is 0, cosec minus 180 is not defined, sec of minus 180 is minus 1, cot of minus 180 is not defined. And in this way, these are the values, trigonometric functions of minus 180. Minus 180 म्हणजेच 80 च्या ज्या values असतील त्याच values इथे आहेत. Okay. Now the next, minus 210. Okay. The trigonometric functions of minus 210. The measure of angle XOA. See this here, XOA. This is a minus 210. The point P lies in the second quadrant. Okay. As the measure of this angle, okay, measure of this angle he किती असेल? This equals to 30 degree and the measure of this angle is 60 degree. Side opposite to angle 30 is half of the hypotenuse. Means what? You will get PM is equals to 1 upon 2 and OM is equals to root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. That is OM is equals to root 3 by 2. Okay. Now the point P lies in the second quadrant. Therefore, here OM is equals to, I will write here OM is equals to x distance and that is equals to minus root 3 by 2. Next PM, okay, the PM distance is equals to y distance and that is equals to 1 upon 2. Okay. पुन्हा आपण इथे परपेंडिक्युलर ड्रॉ करणार आणि 30, 60, 90 नुसार तसे तुम्ही ते प्रूव्ह करू शकता. Now here OM is equals to mod of x and the PM is equals to mod of y. Okay. In right angle triangle, OMP, this is the OMP. Okay. Measure of angle MOP, measure of angle MOP is 30 degree. Okay. And आता इथे 30 degree कसं तर इथपर्यंत किती आलंय तर 210 आणि एवढा किती असतो तर 180 plus 30 like this. Okay. Measure of angle MOP is 30 degree. Next, OP is equals to 1. This is the OP. OP is equals to 1. Therefore, MP is equals to 1 upon 2 OP. Okay. And therefore, MP is equals to 1 upon 2. But this MP distance is nothing but the y distance. And hence, mod of y is equals to 1 upon 2. Therefore, by the distance formula, x square plus y square is equals to 1. Okay. And we substitute the values here. I will repeat here. By the distance formula, x square plus y square is equals to 1. The value of y is 1 upon 2. its square is 1 by 4. Okay, 1 by 4 palikade janar. Therefore, x square is equals to 1 minus 1 by 4. 4 into 1 is 4 minus 1. Then you will get 3 by 4. Therefore, x square is equals to 3 by 4. Its square root x is equals to plus or minus root 3 by 2 and y is equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2. Now the point lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. Therefore, x is equals to minus root 3 by 2 and y is equals to 1 upon 2. And therefore, the sign of minus 210 is equals to y is equals to 1 upon 2. Cos of minus 210 is equals to x minus root 3 by 2. Tan of 210 is equals to y upon x is equals to 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2. And here minus root 3 by 2. Okay. And therefore 2 get cancelled. You will get here minus 1 upon root 3. Okay. Here I will write here minus root 3 upon 2. Okay. 2 get cancelled. You will get tan of minus 210 is equals to minus 1 upon root 3. Cosec minus 210 is equals to 1 upon y. Y is 1 upon 2. And hence, and that is equals to, its a reciprocal is 2. Okay. Sec of minus 210 is equals to 1 upon x. That is equals to 1 upon in root of 3 upon 2. Here. In root of 3 by 2 and its a reciprocal is a minus 2 by root 3. Cot of minus 210 is x upon y. That is a minus root 3 by 2 upon minus 1 upon 2. 2 get cancelled and hence you will get cot of minus 210 is equals to minus root 3. And in this way we have the values of the angle minus 210. Okay. Okay. Now the trigonometric functions of minus 300. Okay. Now see this here, minus 300 degree. The measure of angle XOA in the standard position. It is standard position. This is in the standard position. The terminal OP is in the first quadrant. Okay. And therefore the measure of angle POM is equals to 60 degree. The measure of angle POM is a 60 degree. Measure of angle OAM and that is equals to 30 degree. Okay, this is the 30 degree. Now again by 30, 60, 90 त्यानुसारच मी प्रत्येकदा तुम्हाला सांगणार आहे. The side opposite to angle 30 is half of the hypotenuse. OP is as 1 and therefore OM is equals to 1 upon 2. PM is the side opposite to angle 60 degree and that is equals to root 3 upon 2 and therefore here x is equals to OM. Okay, and that is equals to 1 upon 2 and y is equals to PM is equals to root 3 upon 2. Therefore, in first quadrant, the point P is positive, for the x is positive and the y is also positive. Therefore, it's a terminal arm OA intersect the standard unit circle in P, X and Y. Okay, which lies in the first quadrant. Draw the segment PM perpendicular to the x-axis. Okay, then the OM is equals to mod of x. This OM distance is equals to mod of x. MP is equals to mod of y. In right angle triangle OMP. Okay, this is the right angle triangle OMP. I will write here OMP. Okay, measure of angle MOP. Measure of angle MOP is equals to 60 degree. Okay, here I will write here that is equals to 60 degree. OP is equals to 1. Here OP is equals to 1. Okay. In right angle triangle OMP, that is a measure of angle MOP. Measure of angle MOP is equals to 60 degree. Okay. OP is equals to 1. And the measure of angle MPO, say this here, measure of angle MPO is equals to 30 degree. And therefore, OM is equals to, that is the side opposite to angle 30 degree, is the half of the hypotenuse, that is 1 upon 2 OP is equals to 1 upon 2. That is mod of x is equals to 1 upon 2. By the distance formula, x square plus y square is equals to 1. The value of x is 1 upon 2 bracket square plus y square is equals to 1. X is 1 by 4. 1 upon 2. Sorry. 1 upon 2 bracket square means what? 1 by 4 plus y square is equals to 1. यावरनं y square ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला मिळेल. y square is equals to 1 minus 1 by 4 and that is 3 by 4. याचा स्क्वेअर रूट घेणार. y is equals to plus or minus root 3 by 2 and x is equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2. But the point lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant both are positive and therefore x is equals to 1 by 2 and y is equals to root 3 by 2 and hence sine of minus 300 degree is equals to y. That is the y is root 3 by 2. Cos of minus 300 degree is equals to x and that is equals to 1 upon 2. Tan of 300 degree is equals to y upon x. That is a root 3 by 2 upon 1 upon 2. You will get here root 3. Cosec minus 300 degree 1 upon y is equals to 1 upon root 3 by 2. That is equals to 2 by root 3. And the last is cot of minus 300 degree is equals to 1 upon y. And what is the y? Y is a root 3 by 2. And if you simplify, then here you will get that is equals to 2 upon root 3. And these are the values. Okay. बघू शकता तुम्ही त्याच टाइपचे प्रॉब्लेम्स पुन्हा पुन्हा रिपीट आहेत ते. Okay. Now the next. Find the trigonometric functions of minus 330. Okay. Minus 330, it means it is the point P is in the first quadrant. हा 330 एवढा आहे तर उरलेला किती तर 30 डिग्री असेल. That is the measure of angle MOP is 30 degree. Measure of angle MPO is 60 degree. Now again the side opposite to angle 30 means what? Which is the side? MP. MP is equals to 1 upon 2 the hypotenuse OP and therefore MP is equals to 1 upon 2 and this distance is nothing but the y distance. What about the OM? OM is the side opposite to angle 60 degree and this is the OM. Okay. OM is equals to root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. म्हणजेच किती येणार तर root 3 by 2 into 1 that is equals to root 3 by 2 and this distance is equals to x. Point P is in the first quadrant, both are positive. Okay. पुन्हा नेहमीप्रमाणे आपल्याला हे डायलॉग्स ते लिहायचे आहेत. Let the measure of the angle XOA is in standard position B minus 330. It's a terminal arm ray OA intersect the standard unit circle in point P, which is in the first quadrant. Okay. Draw the segment PM perpendicular to x-axis. Okay. The OM is equals to x. OM distance is x. MP distance is y. In right angle triangle, OMP is a right angle triangle. Okay. Therefore, angle MOP that is equals to 30 degree. Therefore, OP is equals to 1. Therefore, MP is equals to 1 upon 2 OP. This is the OP 1 upon 2. Okay. And therefore, MP means what? MP means y distance. Therefore, y is equals to 1 upon 2. पुन्हा distance formula वापरणार इथे. What is this? OP square is equals to x square plus y square. आपल्याला y ची व्हॅल्यू मिळाली 1 upon 2 brackets वर x square plus 1 upon 2 bracket square is equals to 1. 1 upon 2 square means what? 1 by 4 is equals to 1. Therefore, x square is equals to 1 minus 1 by 4. Okay. And that is equals to 3 by 4. Okay. If we take the square root, then x is equals to plus or minus root 3 by 2, y is equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2. Point P lies in the first quadrant, x is positive, y is positive. Therefore, x is equals to root 3 by 2, y is equals to 1 upon 2. Okay. And here the root 3 upon 2 and y is 1 upon 2. And therefore, sine of minus 330 is equals to y is equals to 1 upon 2. Cos of minus 330 is equals to x is equals to root 3 by 2. Tan of cos of minus 330 is equals to x and the value of x is root 3 by 2. Tan of minus 330 is y upon x. Y is 1 upon 2 and x is root 3 upon 2. 2 get cancelled, you will get 1 upon root 3. Okay. Now the next cosec minus 330 here, okay, is equals to 1 upon y, that is 1 upon 1 upon 2, and then you will get 1 2. Sec of minus 330 is equals to 1 upon x, 1 upon root 3 by 2, and hence you will get 2 upon root 3. Cot of minus 330 is x upon y. X is root 3 by 2, y is 1 upon 2. 2 get cancelled, and you will get cot of minus 330 is equals to root 3. And in this way, these are the all the values of the trigonometric functions for the angle minus 330. Okay. And in this way, we have completed this question. Now we'll see the next question. Question number 2. Okay. State the signs of cosec 520. आता प्रत्येकदा या टाइपचे जेव्हा अँगल्स असतील तर ते आपण 360 मध्ये एक्सप्रेस करणार. ओके. cosec 520. Cosec 520 means what? Cosec 360 plus 160. And we know that the cosec function is a periodic with the period 2 pi. Okay. And therefore, the cosec 360 plus 160 is equals to cosec 160. Again, the angle 160 lies between 90 and 180. That is 160 lies in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant cosec 160 is a positive because sine is positive. Cosec is a reciprocal of sine, and hence cosec 520 is positive. Okay. Now the next, state the sign of cot of 1899. We know that the cotangent function is a period with the period pi. Okay, with the period pi. Therefore, the cotangent of 1899, and that is equals to cot of 1800 plus 99. And this is nothing but the cot of 10 into 180 plus 99. And it is a periodic with the period pi. Okay. It means that integral multiple of the pi, n into integral multiple of the pi, that is a n pi. N is 10 here, and therefore cot of 1899 is nothing but the cot of 99. Now the cot of 99 lies in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant only sine and the cosec is positive. Therefore the cot is negative, and hence cot of 1899 is negative. Okay. हे सगळ्यात जास्त इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. That is a cotangent function is a period with the period 2 pi. Okay. Multiples of the 2 pi. मग इथे किती multiples आहेत पायचे? That is integral multiple of the pi. Means what? 10 into 180. मग यामध्ये काही त्याचा फरक होत नाही, आणि आपल्याला कोटँजंट कोणाचा फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे तर तो 99 चाच फाइंड आउट करायचा असेल. ओके. अँड इट लाइज इन दी सेकंड क्वाड्रंट, हेन्स इट इज अ नेगेटिव्ह. नेक्स्ट, साइन ऑफ 986. अगेन द साइन फंक्शन इज अ पिरियड विथ द 2 पाय. म्हणजे आपण 2 पाय त्यामधनं मॅक्झिमम इथे घ्यायचा प्रयत्न करणार. दॅट इज अ साइन ऑफ 986 कॅन बी रिटन ॲज, म्हणजे 2 पाय किती येणार येते? दॅट इज अ 720 प्लस 266. 720 मीन्स व्हॉट? 2 into 360. ओके. मग याचा काही त्यावरती परिणाम न होत तर आपल्याला हाच अँगल आपल्याला इथे मिळत असतो. अँड देअरफॉर साइन ऑफ 266, this lies in the third quadrant, and in third quadrant only tan is positive, and therefore sine is negative, and hence the sign of 986 is negative. Okay. Next, which of the following is greater? That is a sine of 1856 or the sine of 2006. Okay. Now the sine function is a period with the period 2 pi. Therefore, sine of 1856 can be written as sine of 1800 plus 56. Okay. Now this is, that is a 1800 can be written as that is a 10 into pi, or 10 into pi can be written as 5 in bracket 2 pi, okay, plus 56, okay, and therefore याचा काही त्यावरती परिणाम होत नसतो. Therefore we take here sine of only 56, okay, and therefore sine of 1856 is equals to sine of 56. Next, sine of 206 can be written as sine of 1800 plus 206, and therefore again sine of 1800 can be written as 5 in bracket 2 pi, okay, plus 206, okay. म्हणजेच काय की आपण असं इथे लिहू शकतो की साइन ऑफ इन ब्रॅकेट n into 2 pi plus theta, and this equals to theta because it is a periodic with the period 2 pi, okay. या प्रकारे जेव्हा असेल तेव्हा आपण काय लिहित असतो साइन ऑफ थीटा, and therefore here sine of 2006 is equals to sine of 1800 plus 206 is equals to sine of 206. Now this 56 lies in the first quadrant and sine of 206 lies in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, sine is negative. In first quadrant, sine is positive, and hence sine of 1856 is greater than sine of 2006. That is, the 56 lies in the first quadrant and 206 lies in the third quadrant. Sine of 56 is positive, sine of 206 is a negative, and hence sine of 1856 is equals to sine of 56, which is positive, and sine of 2006 is equals to sine of 206, which is negative, and hence the sine of 1856 is greater than sine of 2006. Okay. हा फॉर्म्युला तुम्ही जास्त लक्षात ठेवायचा आहे. Sine of in bracket n into 2 pi plus theta. My n, where n is the integer, n belongs to set of integers. Okay. Now the next, which of the following is a positive? Sine of minus 310 or the sine of 310. Okay. Minus 310. First, sine of minus 310, it comes in the terminal, come in the first quadrant. And what about here? Sine of plus 310, the terminal come in the, again, the fourth quadrant. Okay. In first quadrant, all are positive. Okay. All are positive. And in the fourth quadrant, only cos is positive. Here cos is positive. And therefore, sine of 310 is negative. And therefore, sine of minus 310 is positive, and the sine of 310 is a negative. Okay. Yeah. Therefore, now see this here. Minus sine of 310 lies in the first quadrant, and the sine of 310 lies in the fourth quadrant, and therefore sine of minus 310 is a positive. Okay. Now the next, show that 1 minus 2 times sine theta into cos theta is greater than or equals to 0 for all theta belongs to set of real number. Okay. We use the formula. Sine of 2 times theta is equals to 2 sine theta into cos theta. Okay. Now we know the range of sine function. It lies between minus 1 and the plus 1. Okay. And therefore, the sine of 2 theta, as it lies between minus 1 and plus 1, what is the formula for the sine of 2 times theta? Is a 2 sine theta into cos theta. Therefore, 2 sine theta into cos theta lies between minus 1 and the plus 1. Okay. Now next, आता या सर्व इनइक्वालिटीला जर आपण -1 ने जर मल्टिप्लाय केलं, दिस मायनस अँड मायनस दॅट विल बिकम प्लस. या संपूर्ण याला -1 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार, विल मल्टिप्लाय दिस इनइक्वालिटी बाय द -1, and therefore this minus into -1 it become +1. 2 into sin theta into cos theta multiplied by -1, it will become -2 sin theta into cos theta. 1 into -1, you will get -1, and hence this inequality can be written as -1 is less than or equals to minus 2 sin theta is less than or equals to 1. Okay. Now the next. या सर्व इनइक्वालिटी मध्ये आपण 1 ऍड करणार आहोत. हिअर द +1 -1. इथे 1 ऍड केलेला आहे, इथे 1 केलेला आहे, इथे 1 ऍड केलेला आहे. Therefore 1 minus 1 that will become 0. 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta, you will get 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta. 1 plus 1, here you will get 2. And hence here the 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta, it lies between 0 and 2. It means that 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta is greater than 0 for all theta belongs to set of real number. याचा अर्थ काय की 1 minus 2 times sin theta हा 0 आणि 2 मध्ये आहे. It means that it is a positive. It's a greater than or equals to 0 for all theta belongs to set of real number. हे कसं प्रूव्ह केलं तर तुम्ही पुन्हा 1 by 1 बघू शकता इथे. First the formula sin of 2 times theta is equals to 2 sin theta into cos theta. And also we know that the range of sin function. Sin च्या व्हॅल्यूज या कोणाच्या दरम्यान असतात तर -1 आणि +1 च्या दरम्यान असतात. And again the sin of 2 times theta can be written as 2 sin theta into cos theta. पुन्हा या इनइक्वालिटीला आपण -1 ने मल्टिप्लाय करतो. This minus and minus that will become plus. याला मायनस ने मल्टिप्लाय केल्यानंतर तुम्हाला काय मिळेल -2 sin theta into cos theta. याला देखील -1 ने मल्टिप्लाय केल्यानंतर -1 मिळेल. आणि हेच तुम्ही कसं लिहिणार -1 is the less than or equals to -2 sin theta into cos theta is less than or equals to 1. Next we add this inequality. या संपूर्ण इनइक्वालिटीच्या प्रत्येक टर्म मध्ये आपण +1 करणार आहोत. This is the +1 +1 +1. +1 and -1 get cancelled. You will get 0. 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta. 1 plus 1 that is 2. It means that 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta lies between 0 and 2. It's a clear that 1 minus 2 sin theta into cos theta is greater than or equals to 0 for all theta belongs to set of real number. Okay. Now the next. Show that tan square theta plus cot square theta is greater than or equals to 2 for all theta belongs to set of real number. Now the solution. What is the tan square theta plus cot square theta? This can be written as आपण हे या प्रकारे लिहू शकतो. Tan theta minus cot theta bracket square plus 2 times tan theta into cot theta. जर आपण हे जर एक्सपान्शन केलं then what you will get? You will get that's a tan square theta plus cot square theta. And what about the middle term? The middle term is a -2 tan theta into cot theta. तो बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी आपण हे +2 times tan theta into cot theta इथे लिहिलेलं आहे. ओके. जर हे सर्व इव्हॅल्युएट केलं तर तुम्हाला काय मिळेल tan square theta plus cot square theta. इथे आपल्याला -2 times tan theta into cot theta त्याला बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी +2 times आपण इथे लिहिलं आहे. Now next see this. Tan theta minus cot theta bracket square plus 2 times tan theta into what is the cot theta? 1 upon tan theta. Again this tan theta get cancelled. You will get here 2. आता इथे बघा tan theta minus cot theta. It's a bracket square. काही त्याची व्हॅल्यू जी असणार आहे वॉट एव्हर दॅट इट इज अ पॉझिटिव्ह. ती कशी असणार आहे तर ती पॉझिटिव्ह असणार आहे. अँड दिस इज द पॉझिटिव्ह टर्म. ओके. +2. अँड नाउ tan theta minus cot theta it's a greater than or equals to 0 for all theta belongs to set of real number. What is there? All theta belongs to set of real number. हे जे टर्म असणार आहे हे कसं असणार आहे इट्स अ पॉझिटिव्ह. इट्स अ ग्रेटर दॅन ऑर इक्वल्स टू एक तर तो 0 असेल किंवा इट्स अ व्हॅल्यू इज अ ग्रेटर दॅन 0. अँड हेन्स वी राईट हिअर दॅट इज अ tan theta minus cot theta bracket square plus 2 is a greater than 0 plus 2. म्हणजे काय याची व्हॅल्यू इन केस सपोज इट्स अ 0 that is a 0 plus 2 for all theta belongs to set of real number. It means that this value that is a tan theta minus cot theta plus 2 is greater than or equals to 0 plus 2. Means what? The value of tan square theta plus cot square theta is greater than 2 for all theta belongs to set of real number. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकता. Okay, tan square theta plus cot square theta is greater than or equals to 2 for all theta belongs to set of real number. सुरुवातीला आपण हे एक्सप्रेशन कन्सिडर करतो. ओके, then tan theta minus cot theta bracket square is always positive for all theta belongs to set of real number. Means what? The tan theta minus cot theta bracket square plus 2 is always greater than 0 plus 2 for all theta belongs to set of real number. But this is nothing but tan square theta plus cot square theta, and hence tan square theta plus cot square theta is greater than or equals to 2 for all theta belongs to set of real number. Okay, now the next question. If the sin theta is equals to x square minus y square upon x square plus y square, then find the values of cos theta, tan theta in terms of x and y. It's a simple expression आहे. इथे आपण आयडेंटिटीचा वापर करणार आहोत. Sin theta is equals to x square minus y square upon x square plus y square. Cos theta is equals to 1 minus sin square, and that's equals to 1 minus in bracket x square minus y square upon x square plus y square bracket square. अब ते simplify करणार. X square plus y square bracket square ने 1 ला multiply करणार. Then you will get x square plus y square bracket square minus x square minus y square bracket square upon denominator ला x square plus y square bracket square येणार. आता याचं expansion करणार. Okay. By using the formula a square minus b square चा इथे formula आपण इथे वापरणार यासाठी. That is in first bracket a plus b means what? X square plus y square. In second bracket x square minus y square means what? A plus b. In second bracket a minus b म्हणजे काय? x square plus y square minus x square and plus y square. आपण जेव्हा मायनस करणार तर याच्या साइन कशा होणार तर बदलणार. Here you will get minus x square plus y square, and if we simplify here, this y square and y square will get cancelled. Okay, this y square here and y square get cancelled, and from here x square and x square get cancelled, and here you will get x square plus x square, that is a 2x square, and y square plus y square, you will get 2y square, and for the denominator x square plus y square bracket square. Okay, 2 into 2 4 into x square into y square upon x square plus y square bracket square, and hence you have that is a cot square theta is equals to cot square theta is equals to 4x square y square upon x square plus y square bracket square, and therefore cos of theta, here is a cos theta. Okay, therefore cos theta is equals to, if you take the square root, then you will get plus or minus 4x square y square चा square root किती येणार? Plus or minus 2xy, and x square plus y square bracket square चा square root किती येणार? X square plus y square, and hence cos theta is equals to plus or minus 2xy upon x square plus y square. What about the tan theta? Tan theta is a sin theta upon cos theta. We know the sin theta x square minus y square upon x square plus y square. Okay, it is a given. तो दिलेला आहे. And what about the cos theta? Cos theta is a plus or minus 2xy upon x square plus y square. आणि पुन्हा ते सिम्प्लिफाय केलं. डिनोमिनेटरला इथे x square plus y square आहे, इथे x square plus y square आहे, that get cancelled, and hence you will get here x square minus y square upon 2xy, which is the plus or minus, and hence cos of theta is equals to plus or minus 2xy upon x square plus y square. Tan of theta is equals to plus or minus x square minus y square upon 2xy, and in this way these are the values of the cos theta and the tan theta. Simple formula इथे apply करायचा आहे, and then you will get the required result. Now the next problem, if sec theta is equals to root 2, theta lies in the fourth quadrant, that is a 3 pi by 2 and the 2 pi, that is in the fourth quadrant. Then evaluate, means find the value of 1 plus tan theta plus cosec theta upon 1 plus cot theta minus cosec theta. As theta lies in the fourth quadrant, okay, therefore the sec theta, it's a positive. Okay, तो reciprocal है cos चा. Tan square theta is equals to sec square theta minus 1. Sec theta is a root 2 bracket square minus 1. 2 minus 1, you will get 1. Therefore tan theta is a plus or minus 1. Theta lies in fourth quadrant, tan theta is negative. Therefore tan theta is minus 1. What about the cot theta? 1 upon tan theta, 1 upon minus 1. Prove the following. First, sin square A into cos square B plus cos square A into sin square B plus cos square A into cos square B plus sin square A into sin square B, and that's equals to 1. Now here we will collect the terms of first of all sin square A. It is sin square A. Okay. Now here is also the sin square A. Next we collect the terms of cos square A. This is the cos square A, and the here is also cos square A. Okay. Now see this here. Sin square A into cos square B plus cos square A into sin square B plus cos square A into cos square B plus sin square A into sin square A. Okay. Now the sin square A into cos square B plus sin square A into sin square B plus cos square A into sin square B plus cos square A into cos square B. Okay. Now from these two terms we take the common as a sin square A. Then in bracket you will get cos square B plus sin square B. Next, from these two terms we take the common cos square A. Then in bracket you will get sin square B plus cos square B. But sin square B plus cos square B, sin square B plus cos square B is 1. Next, sin square B plus cos square B, and that is also 1. Okay. And the next, sin square A plus cos square A. Now again the sin square A plus cos square is also 1, and hence that is equals to RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS, and hence the result proved. Okay. इझी आहे ते. त्यामध्ये एकच काय की sin square A च्या टर्म्स कलेक्ट करायच्या and cos square A च्या टर्म्स कलेक्ट करायच्या. Take the common, then you will get the required result. Okay. Now the next problem. In bracket 1 plus cot theta plus tan theta. In second bracket sin theta minus cos theta upon sec cube theta minus cosec cube theta is equals to sin square theta into cos square theta. Now here we consider the LHS. That is 1 plus cot theta plus tan theta, bracket complete. Next bracket sin theta minus cos theta divided by sec cube theta minus cosec cube theta. हे सर्व कन्वर्जन sin आणि cos मध्ये फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल करणार आपण. That is 1 plus cot means what? Cos upon sin, plus tan means what? Sin upon cos. Okay. Next sin theta minus cos theta, and to the denominator sec cube theta means what? 1 upon cos cube theta minus 1 upon sin cube theta. आता इथे क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन करणार. What is that? Cos square theta into cos theta, you will get cos square theta plus sin square theta, sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta. डिनोमिनेटरला किती मिळेल तुम्हाला? sin theta into cos theta. पुन्हा हा sin theta into cos theta या 1 ला मल्टिप्लाइड करणार, and overall you will get sin theta into cos theta plus इथला cos square theta आणि हा sin square theta divided by sin theta into cos theta. This is a simplification of this bracket. Next sin theta minus cos theta as it is. Next 1 upon cos cube theta minus 1 upon sin cube theta. पुढे इथे क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन करणार. 1 upon cos cube theta minus 1 upon sin cube theta. Sin cube theta into 1, sin cube theta. Cos cube theta into 1, cos cube theta. That is sin cube theta minus cos cube theta upon sin cube theta into cos cube theta. Okay. Now the next. After the simplification. आता इथे बघा याच्या डिनोमिनेटरला, न्यूमरेटरच्या डिनोमिनेटरला इथे sin theta into cos theta, इथे sin cube theta into cos cube theta. यातला एक पॉवर इथे कट होणार आणि तीच ही न्यूमरेटरला जाणार. ती इथे आली बघा, sin square theta into cos square theta. Okay, this sin theta into cos theta and this sin cube theta into cos theta. यातली एक पॉवर इथली कट होणार, तो स्क्वेअर टर्म्स इथे न्यूमरेटरला आणलाय. नेक्स्ट sin theta minus cos theta, तो आपण इथे घेतलेला आहे. सेकंड cos square theta plus sin square theta plus sin theta into cos theta. ओके, आणि हा न्यूमरेटरला आल्यानंतर sin square theta and cos square theta. Next sin cube theta minus cos cube theta, हे term as it is. Okay, now see this here. This is a minus b, next bracket a square plus b square plus ab. This is nothing but the expansion of sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. Okay, sin theta minus cos theta into sin square theta plus cos square theta plus sin theta into cos theta. This is the expansion of sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. आणि हा sin square theta cos square theta as it is. Denominatorला sin cube theta minus cos cube theta as it is, and therefore these two terms get cancelled, and hence you are getting sin square theta into cos square theta. This is nothing but the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS, and hence the result is proved. ओके, पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय. एकच ट्रिक यामध्ये लक्षात ठेवायची की कन्वर्ट दिस cot, tan, sec, cosec in terms of sin and cos, and then simplify. You will get the result. Now the next question. Now the third, tan theta plus 1 upon cos theta bracket square plus tan theta minus 1 upon cos theta bracket square is equals to 2 times in bracket 1 plus sin square theta upon 1 minus sin square theta. Now consider the LHS. Tan theta plus 1 upon cos theta bracket square plus tan theta minus 1 upon cos theta bracket square. Now convert this tan theta and this tan theta in terms of the sin and cos. Okay. Therefore sin theta upon cos theta plus 1 upon cos theta bracket square. Next, tan theta sin theta upon cos theta minus 1 upon cos theta bracket square. Next, sin theta plus 1 bracket square upon cos theta स्क्वेअर. ओके, हे सेपरेट करणार. दोघांचा डिनोमिनेटर कसा आहे तर सेम आहे. sin theta plus 1 bracket square upon cos square theta plus sin theta minus 1 upon cos square theta. ओके, दोघांचा बेस कसा येते तर सेम आहे. therefore we can add it. sin theta plus 1 bracket square plus sin theta minus 1 bracket square upon cos square theta. Now expand this. Sin theta plus 1 bracket square sin square theta plus 2 times sin theta into 1, that is a 2 sin theta plus 1 square means what? 1. Next, sin theta minus 1 bracket square means what? Sin square theta minus 2 sin theta plus 1 square. Okay. Now we have plus 2 sin theta and minus 2 sin theta get cancelled. Next, you will get sin square theta plus sin square theta. You will get 2 sin square theta. 1 plus 1, you will get here 2. 2 plus 2 sin square theta. Take 2 as a common. Then in bracket you will get 1 plus sin square theta upon 1 minus sin square theta. And this is nothing but the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS, and hence the result is proved. Okay, पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय. Convert this tan theta in terms of sin and cos and then simplify. You will get the result. Now the next problem. 2 sec square theta minus sec theta raised to 4 minus 2 cosec square theta plus cosec theta raised to 4 is equals to cot theta raised to 4 minus tan theta raised to 4. Now consider the LHS. 2 sec square theta as it is, okay, minus sec theta raised to 4 minus 2 cosec square theta plus cosec theta raised to 4. 2 sec square theta as it is. Sec theta raised to 4 can be written as sec square theta bracket square minus 2 cosec square theta plus cosec theta raised to 4 can be written as cosec square theta and it's a bracket square. Now see this here. Sec square theta can be written as 1 plus tan square theta. This sec square theta can be written as 1 plus tan square theta bracket square minus 2 cosec square theta. Again this cosec square theta can be written as 1 plus cot square theta, and cosec square theta again can be written as 1 plus cot square theta and it's a bracket square. आता expand करणार. That is a 2 into 1 you will get 2 tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta bracket square means what? 1 square plus 2 times 1 into tan square theta plus tan theta raised to 4. पण ब्रॅकेटच्या वर मायनस साइन आहे. Therefore you will get here minus 1 minus 2 times tan square theta minus tan theta raised to 4. Next, 2 in bracket 1 plus cot square theta. If we multiply it with by minus 2, then you will get minus 2 cot square theta. Next, 1 plus cot square theta bracket square. Then you will get 1 plus 2 times cot square theta plus cot theta raised to 4. Now see this here, the terms. Here plus 2 and minus 2 first of all get cancelled. 2 tan square theta minus 2 tan square theta get cancelled. Plus 1 minus 1 also get cancelled. And what are the remaining terms? That is a minus 2 tan cot square theta plus 2 cot square theta also get cancelled. The remaining terms are cot theta raised to 4 minus tan theta raised to 4, and hence cot theta raised to 4 minus tan theta raised to 4. This is nothing but the RHS, and hence the result. Therefore, the LHS is equals to RHS. Okay, simple है. Only write the sec square theta in terms of tan square theta, cosec square theta in terms of 1 plus cot square theta, and you will get the result. Now the next problem. Sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta. Again see this here. Sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 can be written as sin theta square plus cos theta square bracket square. जर आपण हे एक्सपांड केलं तर then you will get the middle term plus 2 times. Okay, you will get the middle term plus 2 times sin square theta into cos square theta. आणि हे बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी आपण काय करतो -2 sin square theta into cos square theta तिथे मायनस करत असतो. And therefore, but what is the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta? That is 1 square minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta, and hence 1 minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta. This is nothing but the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS. अतिशय सोपा रिझल्ट आहे. कुठला फॉर्म्युला आपण इथे अप्लाय करत असतो? Here we apply the formula. What is that? A raised to 4 plus B raised to 4 is equals to in bracket A square plus B square bracket square minus 2 times A square and B square by using this formula. Okay. Now the next problem. Now the next 2 times sin theta raised to 6 plus cos theta raised to 6 bracket complete minus 3 times in bracket sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 bracket complete plus 1 is equals to 0. This we want to prove. Now consider the LHS. That is a 2 in bracket sin theta raised to 6 plus cos theta raised to 6 minus 3 times sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 plus 1. Now this can be written as that is a 2 sin theta square plus cos theta square bracket cube minus 3 sin theta square minus 3 sin theta square cos theta square in bracket sin theta square plus cos theta square by using the result. What is that result? A cube plus B cube is equals to in bracket A plus B bracket cube minus 3AB in bracket A plus B. Now sin theta raised to 6 can be written as, we will write here sin square theta and bracket raised to 3, and cos theta raised to 6 can be written as that is a cos square theta and bracket raised to 3. Okay, and therefore here is a 2 times sin square theta plus cos square theta bracket cube minus 3 sin square theta into cos square theta in bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta by using this result. What about the next result? Sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 can be written as using this result A square plus B square is equals to in bracket A plus B bracket square minus 2 times A into B. Similarly here sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 can be written as sin theta square plus cos theta square bracket square sin theta square plus cos theta square bracket square minus 2 times sin theta square into cos theta square, and this is the plus 1. Okay, but what is the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta? It's 1. That is a 2 in bracket 1 cube. इथे किती येणार तर 1 cube. Next minus 3 sin square theta into cos square theta. Again I will write here cos square theta. Again sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 minus 3 sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta plus 1. Next simplification, that is a 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, that is a minus 6 sin square theta cos square theta, minus 3 into 1 minus 3, minus 3 into minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta is a plus 6 sin square theta into cos square theta, and lastly the plus 1. Now here minus 6 sin square theta into cos square theta, and this plus get cancelled. Next 2 minus 3, you will get minus 1 and this plus 1, that is a 0. and hence that is equals to the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS, and hence the result. Okay, तर या ठिकाणी काय, तर हे दोन फॉर्म्युले सर्वात इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. that is a cube plus b cube is equals to in bracket a plus b bracket cube minus 3ab in bracket a plus b, and a square plus b square is equals to in bracket a plus b bracket square minus 2ab. Okay, you can see this again. Now the next problem. Cos theta raised to 4 minus sin theta raised to 4 plus 1 is equals to 2 cos square theta. Now cos theta raised to 4 minus sin theta raised to 4 can be written as, this is the a raised to 4 minus b raised to 4, and that is equals to in bracket a square minus b square, and in another bracket you will get a square plus b square. Similarly here, cos square theta minus sin square theta, another bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta. But what is the value of cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. That is 1 into cos square theta minus sin square theta is a cos square theta minus sin square theta, and this is the plus 1. Okay, next, हे term आपण कसे लिहिणार, 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, but what is the 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta, and hence cos square theta plus cos square theta, that is equals to 2 cos square theta, that is nothing but the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS. Easy question आहे, त्यासाठी कुठला फॉर्म्युला अप्लाय करायचा, a raised to 4 minus b raised to 4. Okay, using this result, and then rearrange this term, that is the 1 minus sin square theta, nothing but the cos square theta, then you will get the result, and hence now the next. Now the problem number 8. Sin theta raised to 4 plus 2 times sin square theta into cos square theta is equals to 1 minus cos theta raised to 4. Now here we again consider the LHS. आपल्याला RHS मध्ये सगळे cosच्या टर्म्स आहेत इथे, that is 1 minus cos theta raised to 4. म्हणून LHS मध्ये जिथे आपल्याला साइनच्या टर्म्स आहेत ते आपण cos मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार. Now the first sin theta raised to 4 can be written as sin square theta bracket square. But what is a sin square theta? 1 minus cos square theta bracket square. Next, हा sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. आपल्याला सर्व टर्म्स आता cos मध्ये आलेले आहेत. Now expand this 1 minus cos square theta bracket square means what? 1 minus 2 cos square theta plus cos theta raised to 4. Next, 2 in bracket 1 minus cos square theta into cos square theta means what? इथे multiplication करणार, 2 into 1 you will get 2 minus 2 cos square theta, that is a cos square theta into 2 you will get 2 cos square theta. Cos square theta into 2 cos square theta you will get minus 2 cos theta raised to 4. म्हणजे या 2 ने फर्स्ट आपण या 1 ला आणि या cos square theta ला मल्टिप्लाय करणार, then you will get 2 minus 2 cos square theta. Okay, and next multiplication is cos square theta into 2 cos square theta and cos square theta into 2, then you will get 2 cos square theta minus 2 cos theta raised to 4. Now here 1 is as it is, cos theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 and minus 2 cos theta raised to 4, then you will get cos theta raised to 4. Okay, हा plus 1 आहे आणि हा minus 2 आहे, then you will get minus cos theta raised to 4. Minus 2 cos square theta plus 2 cos square theta, that get cancelled, and hence this is nothing but the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS, and hence the result is proved. म्हणजे या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये काय करायचंय, त्या sin स्क्वेअर ची टर्म sin raised to 4 ची टर्म हे आपण कशामध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार, तर cos मध्ये, आणि एक्सपांड करणार ब्रॅकेट, then you will get the result. Now the next problem. Okay, sin theta cube plus cos theta cube upon sin theta plus cos theta plus sin theta cube minus cos theta cube upon sin theta minus cos theta, and that's equals to 2. Okay, easy problem hai. LHS is equals to sin theta cube plus cos theta cube upon sin theta plus cos theta. Next, sin theta cube minus cos theta cube upon sin theta minus cos theta. Here we will apply the formula. What is that formula? A cube plus or minus b cube, and that is equals to in bracket a plus or minus b in second bracket a square, okay, minus or plus in bracket ab plus b square. जर इथे प्लस साइन असेल तर इथे प्लस आणि इथे मायनस असेल इथे मायनस आणि इथे प्लस. Okay, now a cube plus b cube means what? In first bracket a plus b means what? Sin theta plus cos theta. In second bracket a square minus ab plus b square means what? Sin square theta minus sin theta into cos theta plus cos square theta upon sin theta plus cos theta. Okay, आता इथे न्यूमरेटरला sin theta plus cos theta आहे, डिनोमिनेटरला देखील sin theta plus cos theta आहे. कुठलं टर्म राहणार तर sin square theta minus sin theta into cos theta plus cos square theta. This is in the first bracket. What about the next? Sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. Again in first bracket sin theta minus cos theta. In second bracket sin square theta plus sin theta into cos theta plus cos square theta. And to the denominator sin theta minus cos theta. Again sin theta minus cos theta, sin theta minus cos theta of the numerator and the denominator get cancelled. Then you will get sin square theta plus sin theta into cos theta plus cos square theta. Okay. Now here minus sin theta into cos theta and plus sin theta into cos theta get cancelled. Now next, sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Okay. And minus sin theta into cos theta. Okay. Plus 1. This is a sin square theta plus cos square theta is a plus 1 plus sin theta into cos theta. Now this is minus and plus get cancelled. You will get 1 plus 1 that is equals to 2 and hence the RHS and hence LHS is equals to RHS and hence the result. फक्त या ठिकाणी काय आपल्याला करायचंय a cube plus b cube and a cube minus b cube चा फॉर्म्युला फक्त इथे अप्लाय करायचा आहे and then you will get the required result. Now the next problem. Tan square theta minus sin square theta is equals to sin theta raised to 4 into sec theta square. Okay. Now first we consider the LHS. Convert this tan square theta in terms of sin square theta upon cos square theta. Okay. Therefore sin square theta minus upon cos square theta minus sin square theta. पुन्हा या दोन्ही टर्म्स मधनं. Now from these two terms take the sin square theta as a common. If you take sin square theta common from this term, then in bracket you will get 1 upon cos square theta. And if you sin square theta common, then you in bracket you will get 1. Okay, therefore sin square theta in bracket 1 upon cos square theta minus 1. आता cos square theta ने या 1 ला multiplied करना, then you will get 1 minus cos square theta upon this cos square theta. Okay, next 1 minus cos square theta means what? Sin square theta. This sin square theta into sin square theta, you will get sin theta raised to 4. And again, 1 upon cos square theta means what? Sec square theta. And this is nothing but the RHS and hence LHS is equals to RHS. And the hence result, that is a tan square theta minus sin square theta is equals to sin theta raised to 4 into sec theta square. Okay. पुन्हा बघू शकताय तुम्ही. Now the next, sin theta plus cosec theta bracket square plus cos theta plus sec theta bracket square is equals to tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 7. Okay. Now see this here, the LHS, we consider here a LHS. Sin theta plus cosec theta bracket square means what? Sin square theta plus 2 times sin theta into cosec theta plus cosec square theta. Cos theta plus sec theta bracket square means what? Cos square theta plus 2 times cos theta into sec theta plus sec square theta. Okay. आता इथे sin square theta आणि cos square theta या दोन्ही टर्म जवळ आणणार. Then you will get sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is 1. Next, what about the middle term? 2 sin theta into cosec theta. The reciprocal of cosec is sin and therefore 2 into sin theta into 1 upon sin theta. Okay. Next, 2 times cos theta into sec theta means what? 2 cos theta into 1 upon cos theta. Next, cosec square theta plus sec square theta. Here terms आपण last मध्ये लिहिलेले दोन्ही terms. Okay. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. 2 into sin theta into 1 upon sin theta. These two get cancelled. You will get here first 2. Second, cos theta get cancelled. You will get here 2. Next, this cosec square theta means what? We know the identity. 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. Therefore, this cosec square theta is replaced by 1 plus cot square theta. Sec square theta means what? 1 plus tan square theta. Okay. Now add these two numbers. Okay. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. And hence tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 7. And this is nothing but the RHS. And hence LHS is equals to RHS. And hence the result is proved. Okay. Now the next problem. Sin theta raised to 8 minus cos theta raised to 8 is equals to, in bracket, sin square theta minus cos square theta, bracket complete. In next bracket, 1 minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta. Now sin theta raised to 8 minus cos theta raised to 8 can be written as sin theta raised to 4 bracket square minus cos theta raised to 4 bracket square. Okay. And now this is just like a square minus b square. Then in first bracket you will get sin theta raised to 4 minus cos theta raised to 4. In second bracket, sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4. Again, sin theta raised to 4 minus cos theta raised to 4 can be written as sin square theta minus cos square theta plus sin square theta into, sin square theta minus cos square theta into second bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta. Okay. Now the sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 can be written as by using this formula, that is a raised to 4 plus b raised to 4 can be written as in bracket a square plus b square bracket square minus 2 times a square and b square. Okay. And therefore sin theta raised to 4 plus cos theta raised to 4 can be written as sin square theta plus cos square theta bracket square minus 2 times sin square theta into cos square theta. Now again sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 here. Sin square theta minus cos square theta. Next, sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 minus 2 times sin square theta into cos square theta. And therefore sin square theta minus cos square theta is as it is. And next, 1 minus 2 sin square theta into cos square theta. And this is nothing but the RHS. And hence LHS is equals to RHS. And hence the result is proved. Okay. Now the next problem. Sin a raised to 6 plus cos a raised to 6 is equals to 1 minus 3 sin square a plus 3 sin a raised to 4. Okay. Now consider the LHS. Sin a raised to 6 plus cos a raised to 6 can be written as sin square a bracket cube plus cos square a bracket cube. And again by using the formula, what is that? A cube plus b cube can be written as a plus b bracket cube minus 3 times ab in bracket a plus b. Similar here, that is the sin square a bracket cube plus cos square a bracket cube can be written as sin square a plus cos square a bracket cube minus 3 times sin square a into cos square a in bracket sin square a plus cos square a. Okay. Now the sin square a plus cos square a is 1, work cube is 1 here. Minus 3 sin square a into cos square a. Sin square a plus cos square a, and that is equals to also 1. Okay. 1 minus 3 sin square a into cos square a. Now this cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a. Next multiplication, that is 1 minus 3 sin square a. This minus and minus, that will become plus. Plus 3 sin raised to 4a. Okay. And this is nothing but the RHS. And hence LHS is equals to RHS using this formula. Okay. Now the next problem. 1 plus tan a into tan b bracket square plus in bracket tan a minus tan b bracket square is equals to sec square a into sec square b. Now consider the LHS. 1 plus in bracket 1 plus tan a into tan b bracket square plus tan a minus tan b bracket square. हे फक्त expansion करणार. 1 plus, okay, first term square plus 2 times 1 into tan a into tan b, then you will get 2 times tan a into tan b plus tan square a into tan square b. Next, tan a minus tan b bracket square means what? Tan square a minus 2 times tan a into tan b plus tan square b. Okay. Now see this here. This plus 2 times tan a into tan b minus 2 times tan a into tan b, that get cancelled. Then what you will get? This is the 1 plus tan square b. Next, tan square a, okay, and tan square a plus tan square a into tan square b. Now from these two terms, Here we have the 1 as a common, and from these two terms you can take common as a tan square a. Therefore 1 plus tan square b plus, if you take tan square as common, then in bracket you will get 1 plus tan square b. Again 1 plus tan square b and 1 plus tan square b is a common. Okay, and therefore what is the remaining terms? Tan square a plus 1, tan square a plus 1, and hence 1 plus tan square a means what? Sec square a. 1 plus tan square b means 1 plus tan square b means what? Sec square b, and hence this is nothing but the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS. फक्त या दोन्ही ब्रॅकेटचे टर्म्स काय करायचे आपल्याला एक्सपांड करायचे, कॅन्सल करणार प्लस 2 times tan a into tan b. Okay, then collect the terms of the 1 plus tan square b. Next tan square a plus tan square a into tan square b. Take the common tan square a, then again take the common 1 plus tan square b. Then the remaining terms are tan square a plus 1, and 1 plus tan square a means what? Sec square a. 1 plus tan square b means what? Sec square b, and this is the RHS, and hence LHS is equals to RHS, and hence the result is proved. Okay, now the next, 1 plus cos theta plus cosec theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cosec theta is equals to cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1. Now see this, the identity. 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta, and therefore cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. Now this is a square minus b square, can be written as cosec theta minus cot theta into cosec theta plus cot theta is equals to 1 into 1, and therefore this can be written as, keep the cosec theta plus cot theta here divided by 1, and bring this term cosec theta minus cot theta to the right hand side, and hence you will get cosec theta plus cot theta upon 1 is equals to 1 upon cosec theta minus cot theta. Now here we will apply the theorem on the equal ratio. Now see this here, a upon b is equals to c upon d. If we apply here, that is a plus c upon b plus d, and also we apply here a minus c upon b minus d, and these two terms are equal. By using the result we will prove this here. Now first, by the theorem on the equal ratios, म्हणजे यांच्या न्यूमरेटरची टोटल करणार. व्हॉट इज दॅट? कोसेक थीटा प्लस कॉट थीटा प्लस 1. डिनोमिनेटरची टोटल करणार 1 प्लस कोसेक थीटा मायनस कॉट थीटा. दिस इज द फर्स्ट. नेक्स्ट, या न्यूमरेटर मधनं हा न्यूमरेटर मायनस करणार, मीन्स व्हॉट? कोसेक थीटा प्लस कॉट थीटा मायनस 1 and 1 minus in bracket cosec theta minus cot theta. If you open the bracket, cosec theta will get minus sign and cot theta will get plus sign, and hence cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon 1 minus cosec theta plus cot theta, and hence these two results are equal. तसे या ठिकाणी हे इक्वल होते, तसेच हे दोन्ही रिझल्ट कसे असतील तर इक्वल असतील, and we can write it as first 1 plus cot theta plus cosec theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cosec theta is equals to cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1, and hence the result is proved. Okay, the identity consider करायची तुम्हाला, and then you can write cosec theta plus cot theta upon 1 is equals to 1 upon cosec theta minus cot theta. Then I apply the theorem on the equal ratio. एकदा न्यूमरेटर ची टोटल अपॉन डिनोमिनेटर ची टोटल. नेक्स्ट, न्यूमरेटर मधनं पहिल्या न्यूमरेटर मधनं दुसरा न्यूमरेटर मायनस करायचा, आणि पहिल्या डिनोमिनेटर मधनं दुसरा डिनोमिनेटर मायनस करायचा. You will get this second result, and these two results are the equal, and hence the result is proved. Okay, now the next problem. Tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta plus sec theta plus 1 is equals to tan theta upon sec theta plus 1. Okay, now consider the identity. 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. Now this can be written as हा 1 आपण right hand side ला आणणार, and therefore you will get tan square theta is equals to sec square theta minus 1. Sec square theta minus 1 can be written as sec theta minus 1 into sec theta plus 1. Tan square theta can be written as tan theta into tan theta, and hence Again this can be written as हा tan theta जसं तसं ठेवणार, sec theta plus 1 आपण लेफ्ट हँड साइडला आणणार, that will be the divided. Next equal to sec theta minus 1 upon हा tan theta इकडे आणणार, तो right hand sideला. Then apply the theorem on the equal ratios, sum of the numerators plus sum of the denominators, and hence you will get tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 to the denominator sec theta plus 1 plus tan theta, and hence tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta plus sec theta plus 1 is equals to tan theta upon sec theta plus 1, and hence the result is proved. Now the next problem. Cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta plus 1 is equals to 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now we know again the identity 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. Can be written as cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta minus 1. Again this can be written as cot theta into cot theta is equals to cosec theta minus 1 into cosec theta plus 1. Again this can be written as cot theta upon cosec theta plus 1 is equals to cosec theta minus 1 upon cot theta. Again by applying the theorem on equal ratios, sum of the numerator upon the sum of the denominator, that is a cot theta plus cosec theta minus 1 upon cosec theta plus 1 plus cot theta. Okay, and therefore we can write here cot theta upon cosec theta plus 1, cosec theta minus 1 upon cot theta. Next cot theta plus cosec theta minus 1 upon cosec theta plus 1 plus cot theta. Now see this here, the cot theta plus cosec theta minus 1 upon cosec theta plus 1 plus cot theta हे आपण इथे लिहिणार. Next equals to cosec theta minus 1 upon cot theta. But what is a cosec theta? Cosec theta means what? 1 upon sin theta. Cot means what? Cos upon sin. का? की आपल्याला रिझल्ट हा RHS चा रिझल्ट आणि sin आणि cos मध्ये पाहिजे. And therefore we are writing here cosec means what? 1 upon sin theta minus 1. Cot means what? Cos upon sin theta. And again if we simplify here 1 minus sin theta upon sin theta, cos theta upon sin theta, that sin theta get cancelled of the denominator, and then you will get 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta, and hence the result, that is a cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta plus 1 is equals to 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta, and hence the result is proved. Okay. Now the next. Now this is the last problem. Cosec theta plus cot theta plus 1 upon cot theta plus cosec theta minus 1 is equals to cot theta upon cosec theta minus 1. Again consider the identity 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. Again it can be written as cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta minus 1. Cot square theta means what? Cot theta into cot theta. Cosec square theta minus 1 can be written as cosec theta minus 1 into cosec theta plus 1. Again it can be written as हा cot theta जसा तसा ठेवणार, cosec theta minus 1 तो लेफ्ट हँड साइडला ना डिवाइड होणार, cosec theta plus 1 हा cot theta इकडे डिवाइड होणार. Again apply the theorem on the equal ratio, that is sum of the numerator upon sum of the denominator. Therefore you will get cot theta plus cosec theta plus 1, cot theta plus cosec theta plus 1. Denominator ला cosec theta minus 1 plus cot theta, cosec theta minus 1 plus cot theta, and hence see this here, the first one and this is the last one, last ratio and first ratio आपण हा equate करून देणार, and hence the result is proved. Okay, and in this way we have completed the miscellaneous exercise of the chapter number 2, that is a trigonometry part 1. Okay, यापूर्वीचे माझे व्हिडिओ जर तुम्हाला बघायचे असतील तर या व्हिडिओच्या आय बटन वरती तुम्ही क्लिक करू शकता आणि यापूर्वीचे सर्व माझे व्हिडिओ तुम्ही ते बघू शकता. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.